Have you hit that point where you can't even stand to look at yourself in the mirror anymore? You pull on your favorite jeans and they won't go past your hips. You try outfit after outfit and nothing fits. Nothing feels good. Your gut hangs over your pants. Your face looks puffy in every picture. And some days you even cry because you hate your body and you just don't recognize the woman staring back at you. If that's you, you're not alone. I hear this from women every single week. Women who've tried everything and still can't break free from the weight, the exhaustion, and the frustration. That's exactly why I offer a few 15-minute clarity calls each week. In that call, we'll map out your next 3 steps so you can start seeing results without guessing and without wasting more months stuck. You can find that link in the description below. But stay with me because I'm going to show you why your macros may actually be the reason you can't lose weight in menopause. I followed macros for years and they worked great until menopause hit. Suddenly, the exact same ratios that kept me lean and energized stopped working. My weight crept up, my belly got softer, and I felt bloated all the time. I had to completely think my approach. Things like swapping out Bush's baked beans for higher quality carbs like lentils, black beans, and quinoa. Protein bars, I just had to get those out of the picture. I needed real high quality protein from fish, tuna, pork, and chicken. But here's what surprised me the most. It wasn't just about hitting numbers anymore. It was about hormonal balance, gut health, and when I ate those foods. Most women grab a macro calculator, plug in their age, weight, height, and expect those numbers to work. But calculators don't account for your hormones, your muscle mass, or your gut health. Menopause changes how we digest food, how we store fat, and how we recover from workouts. The wrong macro ratios can slow your metabolism, spike cravings, and increase belly fat storage. Have you tried counting macros and found they just stop working for you? You're not alone. I hear this every single week from women who's been doing everything right and they still feel stuck. And here's the kicker. Sometimes the more they try to force it, the worse it gets. One client came to me eating oatmeal and a protein bar every single day. We swapped that for eggs and veggies in the morning and lentils with roasted sweet potatoes after workouts. And within 3 weeks, her energy doubled and the scales started moving. Same calories, different foods, and a completely different approach. When we undereat in menopause, the body doesn't feel safe. It senses stress, and instead of burning fat, it holds on to it. Plus, our bodies now need more high nutrient protein, quality carbs, and healthy fats. Protein is the only macronutrient that actually helps build most of the body's hormones. And complex carbs, they help produce estrogen, progesterone, serotonin, and support thyroid health. And healthy fats, those are the raw materials for estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, even after menopause. So if you've only been chasing numbers without thinking about food quality or timing, you could be hitting your perfect macros and still gaining 30 to 40 pounds. That's why I offer a few 15-minute clarity calls each week. In that call, we'll map out your next 3 steps so you can start seeing results without guessing and without wasting more months stuck. The link is in the description. And you want to grab one fast as they tend to fill up fast. And keep watching because next, I'm going to share with you how I gained 15 pounds in just 2 months doing everything right. By the way, which macro do you feel least confident in now? Protein, carbs, or fat? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to see where most of you are at. And when you hear the next part of my story, you might realize why that one macro has been holding you back. When I came into perimenopause at just 35, I gained 15 pounds in less than 2 months. It felt like it was literally overnight. While still working out, still tracking, still eating what I thought was healthy. What I didn't realize was that my hormones, gut bacteria, and muscle mass had already started changing. Cereal for breakfast, protein bars during the day, they weren't fueling my body anymore. They were keeping me stuck. Another client was eating all her carbs in the afternoon. We moved most of them to before and after strength training. Same total carbs, completely different result. inches gone in a month. So let's talk about how to make your macros work right now. Food quality is king over numbers. We want to strive for whole quality foods, minimally processed. We really want to focus on carb timing. I call those strategic carbs. It's so crucial to eat your carbs at the right time and especially around your workouts. Strength training is imperative, but strength training doesn't work if we're not consuming pre workout meals before and post workout meals immediately after to get the full results. Strength training plus cardio combo. We do need a combination right now to keep our muscles active, improve insulin sensitivity, and help your body use the fuel you give it. Women lose 3 to 8% of muscle mass per decade after 30, and even faster in menopause without lifting. Here's the thing. Your macros don't matter if you're not strength training right now. Strength training has to be a part of your weekly routine in order to be able to keep the muscle mass that you have because we're either muscle or fat. And so if we're not strength training and we continue to lose that muscle mass, we are, no matter how good we eat, we're going to gain more and more body fat. One woman was hitting her protein target, but almost all of it came from powders and bars. We swapped out all of it for real foods like salmon, chicken, and Greek yogurt, and our bloating and cravings disappeared in just 2 weeks. Maybe you've been trying to fix this on your own for months, even years, and it feels like you're slipping further away from the woman you used to be. That's not your fault. Menopause changes the rules, and when you learn those rules, everything changes. That's why I offer a few 15-minute clarity calls each week. And in that call, we're going to map out the next 3 steps to finally move you forward without guessing. Imagine putting on your clothes without second guessing how you look, feeling comfortable in your own skin again, and knowing exactly how to eat for your body now. Spots go quickly, so you want to grab yours while you can. The link's in the description below. And if the mirror's messing with your head, I want you to tap this to see what finally worked.